Hello everyone. Welcome to today's session. This is the part 2 of our environment art bootcamp course where we're gonna block out our scene from the list of props we had last time. So let's see how many people join in right now. So let's give some time so other people can join and then we'll start. Now we are seeing the right now the fast forward version of your last scene we try to plan out. Okay, so this one will be our next session where we're gonna execute what we planned in the last one. Okay, so for the part one, we as we spoke, we can look for assets on Sketchfab, right? That's our part one. So what we can do, we can simply search. Let me get the Sketchfab and let me turn off our video here. So we had our this concept art, okay, and we'll bring in our Sketchfab. Let's bring it here. Okay, so what I did, I transferred all this thing from text to our pure ref. So we have it here. Okay, so as you spoke, we can do the Sketchfab thingy also. So now, like if you because we have a lot of props, so that's the only thing we'll make the structures, we'll make the other things, but mainly we'll do the props from here. So let me go ahead and look for sofa. Okay, sorry for the mistype. And we'll come back here and we see if we have something. And we click on downloadable and we check which is matching our thing. So this one, we can assume this one is this one. We don't need to look for many, just a few ones are fine. Okay, and if we want, we can have more, but I believe only few are fine. So this we can use. Just saw. Yeah, and this one is white, but we can just make it red. Okay, it looks similar. So this is our red one, and we need some armchair for this one. Okay, and this one have cushion also, so it's fine. This one has some cushions, so we can take cushions from here and use it. Which one? This one also have cushions, so we don't have to worry too much. Okay, so this is here, and I will search armchair to see this one. Okay, we'll not spend too much time, and we'll just pick one. Like how if you want something exactly the same, we can keep looking, but I want something to just replace that. Okay, it's good. Or we can search armchair sofa if we find the exact thing, but we don't need exact thing again. For example, this one, I will just pick this one for now, and we can create specific asset. Okay. And yeah, so this is like 3 so far we have done. So basically we can call them. Let's see if we have others. So we have so far A1, B1, C1. Yeah, so from the bigger to small, and living room table, because there is this one, and we can call it round table coffee. Okay. Yeah. So, but that one is really simple, so we don't have to worry too much about it. But let's just pick something. Okay, and we search metal. That was weird. Something glitch. Okay, so there is this, or even this, right? But we have to search if it's downloadable. Okay, so let's just leave these for now because we can make them anytime. Okay, and yeah, so that's basically just because they're not downloadable. Let's go back. Round coffee table. Yeah, so I will just, for now I will just keep this one. Okay, this one for there and this one for the other one, because both are downloadable, right? And we have got our table, cushions we already covered, carpet, magazine, books. Okay. Let's do carpet. This is downloadable. Nice. It's also the pattern, and we saw we had something below and then something on top. So rug and carpet, basically we can say. So this one is here, and we might not even need the the both of the things. We could just simply have a texture on a plane. I will just move it here so we don't have to do it again and again. And TV is simple. We can find a TV with the shelf somewhere here. So there is a shelf. Let's see how is the shelf. It's small, and this one is the TV. So we have both of them here. Book. This one is good because it have everything, so will work for our books and magazine both. Now we need guitar, so easy find. And if we need stand, we can have. Okay, this one is have with the stand. Perfect. Keyboard is showing keyboard as this, but we have this keyboard here. It's on the stand, so we have a stand here. This is on the stand already, so let's pick this one. Good. We have the keyboard, table is already there, drawers we can see, and let's do the lamp. And there are like 2 lamps, I believe, or 1. This table lamp. There must be another one, a standing lamp. We can have it. Okay, and we can have table lamp and the standing lamp. I'll just search by living room. Yeah, like something like this. Like there's something standing lamp. This is not this one. Okay, this one is good. This one is good. So we are done with the lamps. Drawers. Let's search drawers. It's a dressing table. basically, but we could have this. Drawers are here. Where is this one with some decor? So we just keep this one. Okay, so this one is here, and we have most of the props like that, right? And we don't have to, look for. Let's just quickly search plants, and then we just move on to create the things. And I don't want to spend too much time on this. And something downloadable. And I remember there was something. There was something as a set of plants was there, like this one. Okay, so this one have pot and bunch of things. Okay, so we use them as placeholder. So we have now mostly all of them. And what you're gonna do, you come here and then you download the model. But I always try to download GLB because it's always download single file. Okay, so you download it. Okay, so download all of this thing. So we'll do it on the other end. Okay, so I will just download all of these, right? And then we just import it in our Blender, and then we set it up to export. We don't need texture, we don't need anything else, we just need the model. Okay, and we need them for placeholder. Yeah, we rename them properly and we make them properly. Okay, so that's the one part. So now we have props, and similarly we'll look for the kitchen also. And later on, once we finish making the block out of the scene, mainly the walls, then we will create our the props, the remaining ones. Okay, so for now just give me a second while I do it. And if you guys are here, just say hi in the comments and we will continue. And we're almost there, because this is gonna save you a lot of time blocking out the scene. And trust me, once the scene is blocked out, okay, there is not much remaining in the environment side first, because there's like mostly prop work is there. And then once you have the nice idea of the things and how they are, right, and you can keep polishing. So we get to that stage as quickly as possible. Okay, so that's the main plan of using the resources. Okay, and we are almost there. Cool. Okay, and we have our things. I will just make it full screen. I will move it here back. Okay, so now let's start with building our scene. Okay, so let me get the Blender. And let me get the blenders. Okay, so guys, my keyboard started working, so I changed it. So there is like some hiccups I'm having with it, like mistypes and everything, so don't mind it. So let me get the Blender. Let me clean it up for you guys. I will clean it up. Okay, so let me clean it up so we don't see, because I have a lot of add-ons and everything turned on. So I will turn them off. I'll keep the main one in there. Okay, and turn on the key press so you guys can see what's happening. Okay, cool. So now we have our Blender here. So basically the main add-on I use is machine tool. Okay, I'll upload a video on how I set up my Blender basic one. Okay, and what you can do, the GLB you come import here, and you can import the GLB and GLTF in the Blender. Okay, so before we work on the prop, so let's work on the structure. Okay, so I will make it again small and make it always on top. Okay, so we go with the idea. Okay, ideal size. So we'll not stress too much about what it should be. Okay. Uh, Sorry. Yeah, this keep happening. Yeah, so let me just check how many guys are you here. So if you have any question, anything. So for now, okay, sorry. I forgot to turn off the banner. Sorry. So yeah, so we have our main scene. Okay, and then we will start making the walls. Okay, so we can see roughly it is if we assume the door is 2 meter, right? If assume this door is 2 meter, then roughly it could be 3 meter, the roof. Okay, so we say roughly. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna create a plane, and you can just rotate it, and you can see it here. Okay, what's happening? So we have it here, and then move the pivot here. There is this tricky thing where we want to keep the pivot. Some places we keep the pivot in the center. Sometimes we keep it in the corner. So it depends what we are making. So for this one, we keep it in the corner. Okay, and the pivot is here. This here. What we can do, we can make it 3 meter and 2 meter wide. For now, let's keep it this much. Okay, and this is our first piece. Basically, this is like blank wall. Okay, this will be a blank wall which can be here, other places. Okay, and just fill in the place. Okay, now what we need is a door piece. Yeah. And in some places, because what will happen, like there we will not have enough space here. So what we can do, we can just improvise. Okay, so what I'm gonna call it, wall plane, or wall flat A1. Okay, so this is flat. I'm gonna duplicate it, keep it here, and we're gonna make a door. And we apply the rotation scale. So now in this, but again, in Blender you can see what is the height, so we can make it proper. And I guess then I'm gonna make it roughly. Okay, so I will not go with the values, but if you want to go with the values, you can select here and you can say okay, it's here, it's 100 from this side also. So so it's 39 on this side. So if we say 50 and 50, then it will be 1 meter wide fully. But let's make it 40, 160. So it's like slightly wider door. So we can control it anyway. I will extrude it to make it look like a door wall. Cool. Yeah, so this is basically the door one. The flat one will duplicate for sure. And then comes the windows. Yeah. And there is this, so I will just duplicate this one maybe. Okay, and I'll do the same thing, insert it, and I'll make this 50 from the bottom and 50 from the top. Okay, so this is our, and on the sides, let's do, it's fine. And I will extrude it also. So this is window. Yeah, one. So now we have 3 pieces, okay, which are enough, I will say, to create the thing. Okay, because we don't know how many pieces needed, but these are like the very basic pieces we need to make the thing. Like this one, right? This one is different than the other one because this is going till the window, so we can make another copy of this later on as well. So let's just and another thing what I try to do is create an empty, okay, and I call this one the mesh name. Okay, so I'll take the empty, assign it here, and add it inside the empty. Now empty control the thing. Why I'm doing it? Because whatever we add, if we add multiple meshes inside, we'll add it in this empty. So what will happen? It will, you know, export everything together. Copy this one, copy, and one. So we have 3 of them. Now it's a matter of exporting the thing. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, domain, my hang it's weird. Okay, so let me get a folder. Yeah, so I will make a folder, new one. And so we have here. So this is for the props. So make a new folder, props, in here. Add kitchen in there, and I will call it structures or env. Let's call it environment. And let's save this here. and call it, yeah, I'm saving it. And what we can do, you have this plugin called Blender for Unreal. Okay, so we just need to give a path. So we just added the path, same folder in here, and we turn off anything else. And here you see it add SM for static mesh automatically. You select all of these, okay, and here you change the mode to export recursive. I don't know like why auto do not work. I pressed alt and click, it changed setting for all of them. Okay, so otherwise you have to do one by one. So now you have it ready to export. You select all these things, it doesn't matter where it is, if it have rotation and you've placed, okay, it can work. Yeah. And you can actually test it inside Blender also. So you can just select it, duplicate, rotate it, or in Maya or Max, rotate it and place it, and it should work. Okay. So now you have it here, you say export only selected, and you can export. Okay, so you see it already exported, and if I go back to the folder, you will see we have our three meshes with SM in front of them. So now this we import in our Unreal. Okay, so let me get my Unreal. So turn it on. So we will be using Unreal Engine 5. Okay, so you can use any uh, whichever you would like to use. Okay, so we'll turn it on and create a new project, and simply just import these and start with the other thing. So meanwhile it is opening, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna rename the prop meshes props, and I will add a new folder here, call it living. Okay, and we have all the props in here. Okay, and let me bring in the models we have downloaded here. Okay, so this is basically will be export. We delete them later on once we have imported them in there, right? So we're gonna do, we're gonna use the same names, and I'm using this viewer. I should show you what's up. Forgot the name. It's a view 3D scene. It basically is, sometimes it opens up it opens up many things. Okay, okay, so here sofa, and we can just check where is the sofa. Is sofa single, and what else? So we can simply click and it opens up this viewer. It show up most of the formats, but it's fine. It's better than normal 3D viewer of Windows. Okay. So I think this is, we can call, this is, seems like the B1. Okay, I will call it B1 because the large one was the thing, and single, no, this is B1, and yeah, this is C1. This is like armchair sofa, and this is A1. B1 sofas, and then it's a coffee table. Basically, we had this one, and we can make any. Okay, it's a table lamp. This is B1. Not V1, B1. Okay. And we had lamp. Yeah, I have table A1, B1. Are there more than that? A1 collection. So I have this guitar. I will delete this one. And TV shelf we have. And this one is TV. And you can import it and export and do it in there also. I'm just doing it so we know. You see here, it show. You can quickly see the models in here. And they made, and this is drawers. Okay. And okay, this is the another lamp, which seems weird. I think the legs are rotated. It's okay. That we can fix. So B1, and this is guitar. That's I think the we don't have it here. Okay, we don't have guitar. That's weird. Okay. So we have okay, so you can simply import them from here. You can go to and import. Okay, let me get the link. Okay, you can go to file, you can import, and you can import here glb. Okay, and then you can simply import, and let's do sofa. Okay, and I can copy the name because we don't need it. You import it and you have it here, and you will see it do a bunch of shenanigans here. I'll move it in the front. Okay, and the pivot and everything is wrong. So you select all the meshes. Even I will join them. I will unparent them from there, and we have this pivot to bottom. Apply everything. Okay, and in the item, move it back up, and name this one sofa A1. Okay, and same thing I will do. Create a empty. So, and you can come here and decrease the size if it's too big for you, and I will sofa. This is like normal practice. This is like kind of whenever you work in a job, they create empty, which you can use to transfer attributes and some private property to the game engine. So this is sofa, and then we simply do the same ritual. You come here and you have a lot of materials which we don't need, and you create one with the same name. That's it. What its name is. So you do with the same name, and you can delete this one. We don't need. And for now, we don't need any material in there. So what we can do, you can select the same thing. Now we come here and we export recursive and change the folder to props living. Okay, and accept. It's the same thing, and now you just simply export. And if I show you the folder, you will have the FBX here simply, and we don't need this GLB anymore. Okay, so like that we just import everything. Okay, so we have our Unreal thing here. Okay, we're starting with the on blank project, and we put in the same, and we name it grid simply, and we are targeting, and we turn on the ray tracing. Okay, and we don't need any starter content, we just blank project we need. Okay, and just create, and it's gonna launch our Unreal. Okay, and let's try importing other thing. Okay, so let's try selecting everything and import. How we don't break it or crash it. So it's gonna take time, but it saves time also. Okay, so you see some of them have really big size. So we did not check what the size is for most of them. And what we can do, we can simply select hierarchy, and then you can do this slash, and you can press numpad on the numpad. These are books. Okay, so if there are single mesh, right? If they are single mesh, wonderful. Okay. And we can simply copy, paste it in there, and come to, and you can see the size here. Okay, it's a dimension. So the scale 0.01. It's roughly still seems too big. 30 centimeter is too big. I will, and 40, it seems fine for now. We can change it anytime. So I will not do this. You transform, select this, data. Okay, so this one is here. Vision scale is done. Okay, cool. So we have our books. So you can come back. Now we can select here. Okay, so this is carpet with some mesh to make it look fuzzy. Let's it's our carpet A1. Okay, so it's multiple meshes. So what we're gonna do, we select all of them, and we select the plane, join it. Okay, so now we have single mesh. So okay, let's go back. We did not check the scale. Let's check here. It's 6 meter long, which is too big. This is too small. Scale 0.1. Okay, we'll check it later on. So for now, I'm just scaling it 0.1. Okay, and let's check this one. Okay, these are the carpets which are not being visible, but these are the carpet. Okay, so I'll select this one. So we don't need all of them, we might need only one. So, and it's also placed on top. I will use this one with have some wrinkles. Cool. And for this we selected, move this to bottom. Yeah, move it here. And let's look at the scale. 0.01. It's now 80 centimeter, which is 1 meter. But I think on the X, let me apply all the things. On X, I think it should be 2 meter. So I'll make it double simply. It's like 2 by 1 meter now, which is good overall. Okay. And you can come to material preview, and you guys see it have everything have color. So that's why I suggested we use GLB, because it have material textures and everything in there. Okay. And yeah, so now let's just move back to our, let's just finish this off if we want. Okay. Okay, come back. So these are drawers. Select everything, merge everything, and bottom you could have okay, so now it is at bottom, and we press Alt G to make it at center, and you see we have a big scale. So we may 1.0. It seems fine to me. So this one is drawers. Cool. And we don't need that. So select hierarchy. Okay, this one we need. Okay, so we select this one, and we can actually make 2 of these, stand separate and the guitar separate. Merge everything. Okay, so this is good, and we select these. And I'll come on top and make them straight. That's first. Roughly, we don't care. Rest of the things. And yep, so this is cool, and this is guitar. Guitar was not there previously, so we're gonna just take anything. We call it guitar. Stand. Let's put guitar, so it stay with that. Okay. And we don't need anything else, and we can move them here, and we can check for the scale guitar, and we can check for the actual scale on the internet. So we can search guitar classic scale, not scale like this, length in centimeters. So is 65 to 66 centimeter. Okay, which is good. So what we can do, so the height should be 65, so I believe this could be 0.1. Okay, I will say scale 0.11 on 64. Okay, and I'll make it 0.12. Yep, is got bigger. Let's keep it. Okay, good. Let's keep moving. I know this is a pain for now, but I suggest you going through it. Because again, you either spend time making the props now or spend time doing other things, the which matters. So this is, we move at the bottom. Scale seems fine. Yeah, it's fine. Good. Okay, table lamp, good. And here we have lamp. And for the size, I'll make it 0.1. And I will delete hierarchy. And which remains some. We select them, isolate them. It's showing fine here. Select this one, merge it, bring it out. Okay, sorry. Select only the mesh, bring it out. The lamp B1. And yep, just move to and this one will be this one is showing here, but I want it in the center, so you can come here, move a region, right, and then you can move it wherever you want. So I feel like it's here is better in the center of the legs. 3. Or if you don't like this guesswork, so what you can do is come select all these vertices and press shift S and you say 2 vertices, so it's gonna make at the center of those vertices. So now you can simply have fun. Okay, perfect. And the height is almost 2 meter, which should not be. I think it could be. First apply rotation, and now it is 7.7, so I believe I'll keep it 70 centimeter height for now. Okay, it could be more. So I wanted to keep it double than this, so it is coming to the chest of the player. So we make it 1.8. Okay, so 140 centimeter, perfect. So let's keep this one and select this one. Select hierarchy. Okay, these are plants. Let's do them later on. Single mesh, perfect. Pivot at the bottom, perfect. It's have a hole in the bottom, but it doesn't matter to us. This is so far B1. Okay, now it is set perfectly at bottom. You already know the drill. Sofa is there, and let's say the scale. And usually where you sit is usually 50-60 centimeter, 50 to 60 centimeter. Okay, so now it is like 600. So make scale 0.01. It's now 60 centimeters, so I'll go with this one. Okay, so the seating height, or basically the chair, is 50 to 60 centimeter. You can check it online simply. I can just say chair dimensions. So okay, and if you look at anything here, so it's like 45 centimeter. So it depends. So it's 45. So we can simply keep it 50 for most of the things. So now we can, I think, scale it 0.9, apply it. If we select the face, it's 55. Let's scale 0.8, apply, select the face, it's 45, right? So that's how you simply, so this face is basically the distance from the pivot. So when you're in edit mode, so the selection distance is the distance from the pivot. Mainly this is like the location of the asset. Okay, so this is how you can tell where this is. It's super handy actually. Okay, so our sofa is good. We delete these hierarchy, we select this one. Okay, so another sofa, and we select this one, merge everything, select this particular, bring it out, sofa C1. Okay, and we do the same thing, we apply everything, keep it exquisite, and move the pivot to the bottom. Okay, so we know, and the scale is anyways big. It became too small now, I believe. So I'll make it scale 0.1. Okay, and then we test. The location is still too big. Let's apply, check as 1 centimeter. So we can make it 3 times smaller. Scale 0.3. Select the face, apply. So it's 42. Same. So it's perfect. So we can scale it slightly. Apply scale, select the face. It's 46. Perfect. So now this height is 46. It's perfect setting height. So now our sofa is there. Okay, and we're gonna delete this one. Okay, so not making you bored now. Okay, so I'll bring in Unreal so we can start having fun. So I'll hide this one, maybe keep it. So we have empty. So what we're gonna do, we can start here, but I usually try to empty level. You can have basic also here, right, which can help you with similarity. I usually start with really empty level, but it doesn't matter. We can delete the all the stuff from outliner. It will be the same. So let me get this now in the here in the content browser. So you just in the content thing, you create a new folder for your thing, create. So this will be the same folder as we are exporting. Okay, so in the create, you create a new folder called props and env. Okay, environment will have environment stuff and props will have prop stuff. So we are going back to our folder where we have create, environment, and we have these three things, and we bring it up here. And mostly we can use nanite perfectly, and we just need to turn on a few stuff. We turn on combine meshes, and we don't have LODs, we don't need anything else, and we don't need to search for materials. We do not want to create materials, we do not want to import textures. Yep, so rest of the thing seems okay, and then you click import all. So if you're importing multiple ones, you're gonna import them right away. Okay, so I'm gonna see any issue. Most of the things are there, and then you can just start here from drag and dropping, right? And you can dock them to layout, or what you can do, you can go to window, outliner, and get another outliner. Sorry, not outliner, content browser. Sorry. So window, content browser, and get content browser. So now we have our content browser here. So you can go to create and environment, and then you have it. You can bring it here. So the just thing, because we have made them snap, right? They are snapping with the proper thing. So we can increase the to 50. Because right now we don't have any 50, so we can keep it to 100 also. So what will happen? So it's gonna snap to the grid. So let's start. Imagine the camera angle is in the center. Okay, this is the center of the camera angle, or where we want to start. So we can pick some place. Okay, so let's pick this, or a main door maybe. Okay, let's pick main door as the entry point. So we'll start somewhere here. You can start from the center of the world, so you can start anywhere. So I'll start placing here. So there's a door mesh here. Okay, so you can pick the direction also. So which direction you want to start in. So we can say, okay, this is the direction from here. Okay, this is our first, and then come here. And for mostly the angle, we keep it at 90. Okay, so when we'll move it, it move 100 units, and when we will rotate it, will rotate 90. And you can press alt and move it. Okay, so there are 2, and I believe there are 3. Okay, and I can select all these 3, like holding, and okay. So for now, because these are not they do not have thickness, so can have look here. So adding thickness is super easy. Okay, so now I show you how we have the iteration process in there. So if I go back to Blender, right, and we were doing props, so we have most of our, and we select our. Okay, so we'll finish this up quickly. No, sorry. So let's just select. So I will just open them up. So we have, because I need 3 of them. Okay, and we have it here. So what you're gonna do, you come here and you come and add solidify. Solidify will add a thickness, so you can give it okay, I want 10 centimeter thickness. Okay, this one have it, and then you select all of them and link and copy modifiers is just simply add a thickness to most of the thing, and you can turn on even thickness. It doesn't matter what is there. So now you select everything, make sure to come out of isolation mode, because do not work sometimes here. And we already have everything set up, so you just click export, and the 3 of them have already exported. How you know, you there's a date modifier, and like you see it's already, modified. And to double check, make sure, like, you just right click and just re-import, and it did not. It's weird. Is so it's here, save. Yeah, it should export, and it's 4.3. Okay, a mistake. So because we changed the path here to the prop path, so it was exporting in that folder. So now let's do it again. Export it, come here and re-import. Right, so we have our thickness on the thing. Okay. On this side we don't have 3. Actually there are 2 walls only. Into this, if you want to keep 1, you can, like, we can remove this one and move this back simply. Okay, so this is our kitchen wall, and I feel there are 3 of these. Okay, then it turns because we haven't finalized which is the front side of the wall, which is back side of the wall, but for now let's just keep it. Okay, and move it here. Now we'll just minimize this one, we don't need it, right? And this one was door. Okay, so, and even if you have made this things, okay, so what you can do, I hate this one, it should talk, it always, okay, so you can pick the door simply, right? So it will work. You see there is this Z fighting happening, which we can fix. We can create a corner piece, or we can make just make it like that, leave it like that. Okay, and what I'm gonna do, I don't know if there is depth, but I assume there is another one. Okay, just let's give it another depth. Okay, here. So now we have our, at both side it's same. Okay. This is our space basically. So it could be bigger than that. Okay, so that's not fully comprehend, right? So on this side we have window, so we're gonna bring in the window one, place it here. Okay, and let's just see how many. So they're like 1 2, I think they're like window again. So there are like 1 2 3, simply 3 window pieces are there, and which is fine. And in this, it's in the depth it look less, there's like 3. I think there will be more if we add it. So what we can do to reduce the number of windows, let me just duplicate it first. Okay, so imagine there are like these many windows, 3. I will add another one. Imagine there are like 4. So now this seems too big, so if we add, let's add another one here, and okay, so you see this one is for the concept art, right? So this, we don't know what's happening here. Okay, from the look of it, the table is coming here. So now where did this space go? We don't know. So one thing we're gonna do, we're gonna remove this one, and let's move this wall here. Okay, and let's remove this one also, move this here, and let's add another wall here. So what happens here now, this will become a door. So this one is a door one, so let me change it to door. See? So this is like balcony door from here. And if we there is no other way we can plan this. So like if the camera is here, right, so if you're looking at the kitchen from here, so door is here, and then this kitchen, and this is door. So pretty much it, right? And there are windows, and this is basically based on our modular structure, right? And we surely made our, there's some extra window, but this floor will go here straight till here. So like this floor coming from the balcony door to here, that it one window covers one window, which is happening here. So it's kind of works here. Okay, so this space will work for us. So now we need to make the roof and the floor. Okay, so we can do the same thing as it works with our setup. So what I'm gonna do, I'm quickly gonna finish these up. Okay, let's finish this up, and then we're gonna start set dressing because it's select this, and if you see here, scale 0.01, still too big. Okay, and for the height, it's 40 centimeter, which is fine, right? So this is our table. So let me get the name. So here we have our table. Where is it? Here. So we'll just take the living table, call it living table. Okay, cool. And everything's fine. Yeah, and we just delete this one. Isolated. No, why it's not deleting? Okay, sorry, delete hierarchy. No, I was selected, isolated, and we found some decor. So we'll use this as living kitchen decor. Okay, so we had something dining decor, no? So we can use these as decor items, which is fun for us. And this is one mesh, good. And this seems really big, so I will scale in there and I will make it smaller for us. And we're gonna call it here, apply, and there is table B1. This small table, I don't know. Is it this one? Yeah, I think this is this one. What is this? Oh, it's a hexagonal, which is nice. So we're gonna make that one for the lamp. Quickly we can make that. So we select this one, where it is here, table B1, and select the board. Okay, this one is merge it. Okay, so I will call it dining decor A1. I think we had the vase also, no? Flowers, yeah, kitchen flowers, no? So we're gonna do that. So I would call it decor A1, flowers A1. Okay, so these are done. So I'm gonna select them and scale them. Too small. So it's still big. 70 centimeters is fine. Height is 35 centimeters fine, right? We don't care too much about it. And the decor also seem fine. Oh, we have to rotate that, but it's fine. So let's add the cylinder and make it 8-sided. It's similar to the thing. So we radius give 30, height we just 50, and let's reduce the radius to 20. Look good enough. Maybe depth we make 40. This we make 15. Okay, good. So now select it, bottom, and we're gonna call it table small. Okay, perfect. 2 remaining, and then we're gonna television. Nice. Single. these are the simple models which we can make anytime. It's just like box is simply right. Again, like this will take a lot of time making props. It's better you do one, if you have done props before, you do it as much your understanding, watch the videos. If you want me to make a specific props, just comment under the video which prop you want me to make, and thumbs up to the other people's request. So whichever have the most we might make, right? But for now there is I'm not planning to make the props per se. So I will plan to use resources because it's gonna take a lot of time, and who knows. Okay, so based on your request we can do that as well. I want to focus on the more environment part because that's more important. Okay, so we apply scale, and now this is 2 meters wide, which seems big, but let's just go with it. Okay, table. I think it seems, what is this? TV shelf. I'll call it stand. Seems more better. So this one apply scale 60 centimeter. Will it be? Let's keep it. So we have here, and let's move it. Okay, so we have this one also. Okay, so we had 3 plants. We needed IV. I think this can serve as IV for us. So this is A1. So you can come here if you don't want to look in there. So you come here and name them here. And this is banana, which is big one. This one. Okay, for now let's just keep this one. And we put this in pot. Let's put it in this. Merge it. Cool. And there's a rubber plant, which we don't have. So we take this one. Okay. And for now, what I'll do, I will just merge this one. I'll put it in this one maybe. Perfect. And lastly, we have palm. For palm, maybe we just keep this one. I don't know what it is. Let's see in the material. I'm hoping to have some broadleaf. Let's use this one. Make it slightly bigger and plant one. It doesn't matter. We just need something to hold. Remove them. Apply the scale, rotation. Perfect. And now we have it. Okay, so the thing is, we're gonna place them nicely. So you can turn on this also. If you select sofa, you place them in the grid. What we're gonna save as, and then we're gonna keep the only props in one because we don't want path issues. Right? We imported in one, but so you can press. It's much more simpler. Grab Shift Z. So with Shift Z, do it on the 2 axis. Nice. And TV stand. Okay, TV is clearly bigger than our stand, so I will make it 0.5. Good, right? So it clearly match. So I'll apply the scale. Okay, it doesn't matter. The position doesn't matter because when we will export, it will move it to 0 anyway. Okay, and dresser is fine. Where did our guitar go? Guitar seems smaller than our keyboard. Seems small. Maybe this is bigger. Seems size also, but this guitar seems smaller. Okay, we'll check. No worries. And this, let's bring it here. Okay, so the lamp seems smaller to me. I'm gonna make it double. Perfect. And we have books, carpet decor. So we'll now make it. Where did the other one go? Okay, this is one. Let's make it double. Actually, we need it more bigger than this compared to our area. So let's make it double than that also. The fur seems too big, so I will make it more flat. Okay, we keep it because anyway we don't replace it, so don't worry too much about it. Okay, this is fine. What else we have? We have book. Okay, so we gonna take a set from it. We don't know what we're gonna keep. So the book is this one. So we can keep. Well, select all, merge by distance. Okay, so this is book, and we maybe this is magazine, and let's call this one books. We don't need everything. This is and magazines. Cool, and we're gonna move it to the bottom. Cool. So this makes it, and if you feel like this is too big, isolate it, and we can make it smaller. or we can simply so these three magazine are there. I'm gonna move it. Cool, right? So this is magazine is set, will work. And what we can do, we can add weight to normal on these so they look good. And also we can add auto smooth. So whichever is looking ugly, we can do the same thing. And let's move it here. And this is the only thing remaining, which I weirdly think is the sizes we choose are not right. Where did it go? But we'll go for now. Seems really small. I'll make it 2 is too big. Scale 1.5. Okay, let's keep this one. Okay, cool. Now they are here. I think these are the most of the props in here. Okay, and I'm gonna add them all to new collection called props, and we can convert them to the other thing also, and I'm gonna call this to environment. Good. So now let's add for these props. I'm gonna save them as call it prop 01. Okay, and we can select the environment and delete hierarchy, so we don't need anything else, and we save it. We already have the other one, don't worry about if where it gone. Okay, so because we have not kitchen flower, I would say dining flower. Okay, so we don't confuse. So we can have two different props for full files for the thing. For now, I'm gonna just move everything to here. So the same thing, I'm gonna alt click and make it alt recursive. The rest we don't need to change anything. It says 24, and then we can just change the folder to props, accept, and then you just export, and you're gonna export everything, all the props. And we haven't created an empty for most of the other props for the one we created, but it's not an issue. You when you move to your final one, you create an empty with the name and you attach whatever all the things, and it should replace everything. Okay, and this is good. And let's move to the other one. We did not save it. Cool. And okay, cool, no worries. So yeah, so now we just simply make roof and floor. Okay, floor we can have two or we can have one also, and this will be simple. So we got plane, simply 2 by 2 meter plane, that's it. And we can have empty, and we call it floor A1, duplicate, we'll call it roof A1. They're gonna change in the roof. I select this plane and add it to the floor, and then I select the floor. Okay. And we're gonna make it thick. And this also simply. We can have larger pieces also, like if it fits. Let's go back and see. Because this was like 2 meter, so it's better to keep it smaller. But if later on we can export all the files, all the wall files and all the flow files to make them singular also. Okay, so do not shy away from doing it. Okay, and the roof is here. Okay, so roof A1. We are almost there with this, and it. Okay. Select both of them, change it recursive, and the path is props, so we're gonna change it to environment. Save it, select both of them, no need to change anything, and export. Coming back, and in here we're gonna add our floor and roof. Import out simply, no need to change anything. And in props, I'm gonna do the same thing. Get all of these. There's some of them too big, the carpet is too big, and that's for the same reason, because it have too many polygons. It have fiber and everything. So if it make it slow, then we're gonna just make a single plane, and then we're gonna keep it there. Okay. We're almost there. So with this, we have most of the props, and we're gonna create or download the one for the kitchen. But I feel for the blockout, it's coming good. We're gonna create some of the structural pieces also, like sprinkler we can create, and we can other things. We can just create those and place in there. Okay, so while it's happening, I know the curtain should be in there. I'm gonna take this one, and I will just select hierarchy, move it here, and I'm gonna call it door B1. Okay. And why is that? It's like balcony one, because this one was specific. Okay, so if I show you here, you'll see this one is going on the top, matching the window. So that's what I was making this piece. So door B1 is already set, and you export it. You come back, see all the props are there, perfectly perfect. Come to environment, back, and environment, door B1, import it, and then you select this piece and you stupid door B1. Okay, so you have it here. Now we'll just, it's a matter of I will just quickly do the floor. Okay, floor is here, and let's do the roof. The thing is we have to see. Okay, that's perfect. The pivot is on the top here, in the top here, because this is the front side. Okay, now I will just go ahead and cover this up. Let's see if it works. I'm making it larger, going out beyond. Like if we want to travel to balcony, then it's better to keep it like this. So I was making basically a little bit bigger, so no light leak from this. Okay, this one is intersecting. Yeah, so select all of them. Okay, it's fully dark now. Okay, and for the quick thing, again, so see, this is the fun of iteration. So we'll select this one and I will subdivide. So we get this frame, and I will insert it slightly, and in the insert I will select individual, so we have it, and then I'll delete it. Simple. And you select this and export it. Coming back here, select the window, re-import, save all, and this is the scene. So in the content create, I will create a new folder called maps. I'm gonna create A1. So now get a light in there. Good. Yeah, so we can place more, but for now it's fine. And yeah, for the floor, we can delete this one if we don't want to keep it, and because we already have our floor. Let's do the same way we did the other. Duplicate. Just give me a second, guys. Okay, so we have our floor, and we can just keep duplicating it. So we have, once we have our whole thing covered. Here, perfect, similar to our roof. That is because that gap is because of the thing. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna select these three, we're gonna move them out, so we have the balcony. Okay, so it's matching the thing structure, which is good. So maybe we will make the balcony also. I have to cover this hole. We just have another piece in here, to cover the door also. Perfect. Right, so you have all the area covered. And for mostly quickly, we're gonna add a point light in here, so at least our room light up. Yeah. So yeah, so this is basically our area in there. Okay, area in there, everything set up. The only thing we need to do is we have seen, I think this will create a mismatch in our thing, in our main pieces. But what we can do, we can make them slightly bigger. What I mean is all these pieces are lower than the normal thing, right? So we can improvise and not create it, but we can, you know, I'll show you what we can do. Simply we can cheat here. So I will change it to 10 centimeter, 10 centimeter here. Okay, or whichever, like we can keep it 15. It's all up to us. I'll make it 15 centimeter maybe, right? And let's get back to 100 here. Okay, so but you see these our all of our pieces are below. Okay, which is fine. It worked for some of the cases in here, right? So you see this door will can have that step up there, but not for our other pieces. So what we can do is we can extend our pieces in here. I'll select all of my things, come to front, and I will make it 20 centimeter below the thing. Okay, so what will happen with this, like this piece will go below the ground, but it doesn't matter because so I'll come here and let's re-import our main pieces. We can make them taller also, like we can make them 10 centimeter taller, and then we can move them these pieces below also if we feel like that could be more better for us. Okay, and let's select these ones and move them also, move them 15 centimeter below. Perfect. You see, we have our basic layout ready. Okay, so yeah, this is pretty much it for the structures, if we say. Okay, the curtains are not an issue, we can easily bring in them in. Let's try importing the props and see how they react. Let's quickly save and let's bring in here and come props. Honestly, this could be big and we might have to scale it down, but it's totally our scene, so we can do it. Okay, I'll bring in the sofa. Okay, and let's make it 50. Comes here. Where is our table drawer? This TV, not TV. Where is drawers? Bring in the drawers. Okay. Surely those are like floating right now because those are snapping to grid. So we, for now, let's just keep it like this, and we select everything and then we move them down. Okay. This is one sofa and our keyboard is here, somewhere here. Cool. And And for this lamp I wanted to keep, right, this lamp, maybe this side or this side. Okay, this have normal issues. This one is flipped, which is fine because we can quickly iterate for sure. And yeah, before that one should had created move to create new folder, floor, select all the roof pieces, roof, roof is so oof. Okay, and select all the walls, move to walls tool, select all these three, move to new folder called environment. Okay, and now we can create a new folder called props, and we can create a new folder in there called living, and then we can select all our living stuff and add it in the living. Okay, and there is this you can make current folder. So what will happen, and whatever the prop will bring gonna come inside that. That's the only purpose of that. And there was this table, add it here, whichever is bigger we can add. This one is smaller, bring it here. This one is bigger, just bring it here. Seems a little bit bigger, but I'm not sure how to reduce it. But let's just place it, okay, for now. TV shelf here, rotate it, TV here, okay, move it to the here, lamp here, all the things. I'm gonna make it 5, and let's move them down. Okay, everything is on the floor now. Okay, come here, come here. This we can make a double scale. Slightly change. I want to keep the lighting in there, and let's move it in the center. Small again. We can make it double the scale. Okay, cool. Yeah, so this is pretty much, not pretty much, not everything is here. Toss it here. Okay, then we have carpet A1. Then carpet B1. I don't know how that's gonna look, but let's just go with it. Okay, maybe this red carpet we can skip. Let's just keep it for now. You okay? So yeah, most of the things are here. Now we move these back. Let's move it in the front window. Yeah, we can have remote of TV and other things also. Yeah, for some reason, like it just we can have one window less, I believe, if we skip these. There are two windows, a door, but it seems very packed. And if we can move this one step ahead, I don't think there is this wall. So let's just go with it. Let's not experiment more. And there are these sofas also, which will fill in the gap. Cool, yeah. Good. Okay, so is there any prop remaining? I think we have placed most of the living room props. Yeah. Yeah, so the living room props are placed, all of them. And this one can scale it up to double. This one, we can have double scale, and we can have another large plant to place it on the other side. For now, we just place the same thing. Where is our blender? This one was good. The one thing I would like to add, the balcony. Okay, so the balcony, we can have railing, balcony. You want? It's usually 1 meter. Railings are usually 1 meter, so I'll just keep it a simply boxy design here. Yes, gonna make the legs. For now, let's just roll with it. And this I'll add into the reading, and this is already, and we just export it. In the ANV, we're gonna import. Okay, let's go out. So here and then so we can extend it also outwards. So like usually the balcony is, fly outwards. If you feel like you want to do that, you can, right? Because it's our seed and we don't care. And let's move it here. Duplicate. Here, and one last thing I'm gonna do is here on the door, the balcony door, let's make it also framey like it is right now. Subdivide. And so I can separate it out. Because we can have both of them, because inside them, delete it, because I want the lesser thickness on this. Wall is fine, to have more thickness, but here I want it less, so I just do this. Select it and export it. Right. So now we have our balcony door. Yeah, so feel like most of the things are there. Okay, and let me get in the get to the props. So this is good. Save it. Here I will make this double. Make this double. Okay, select these two. Yeah, so now it fills the space more. And we can have another plant also, which cover up more. Let's bring this here. This on the other side. Okay, so now it's time for our kitchen. Okay, and the kitchen will have a lot of things. Before we can have our vents also, but let's do the remaining props. Okay, so yeah, so this is pretty much it. I will save all. Right, we have most of the things. Let's just quickly get back to our thing. Okay. Oh, I do had a few things downloaded, right? But I will get most of the other things also. Let's do the for the kitchen. Decor we already have, bench we have, chair we have, one chair we need a stool. So we call it kitchen stool. Let's see if we find, yeah, this one is here. It's good. So I will have downloadable, and we just need high chair. Okay. Like this. Yeah, it's round without things, so this will work. Okay, and we select it, and then we're gonna download it. Okay, it's here only, no? Yeah, here. So stool is here. Chair, this chair we have, this one we have, this table and this table we have, and that's chair. We can call it mod chair, maybe, because it might be in there in the modern category. Yeah, this one, good. And what else we have? We have kitchen. Let's just search kitchen. This one is pay. This is good. This one have everything. This have a refrigerator, and we can, you know, separate out stuff to make our thing also, but we can look for more. This one was good also. What else we have in here? And we can, this was straight, and we can use the props in there. So yeah, so that's okay. Kitchen is sorted. Stool is there, chopping board, knife is there, kitchen lamps, and we have to sort. And we will do we need roof lamp, ceiling, maybe it's called ceiling lamp. Okay, so any lamp will be fine for us, because we just want something in there. Then it's multiple lamp, one is here. We can see, let's try ceiling. There's this one, good. There's this one, good. Okay. Yeah, we are sorted with the ceiling lamps. And let's just look at it. So this is the stool, it's fine. This is a chair, fine. This is L-shaped kitchen. Yeah, this kitchen is good. Yeah, we don't have a refrigerator, but it's fine. We can, you know, just club these two to make that easily. Okay, this is good. Ceiling lamp. If it's too modern, we can do flowery, then we can skip it. We can look for another one. This one is good. And let's see if we have another one. We want simple modern lamp. Anything will work at this point. We don't have to worry too much about it. Let's go with this one. Okay, so I will quickly download all these. Okay, and then we're gonna bring them in Blender, and we're gonna start, placing them. So for now, let's just save this. We download. So this one will be much quicker because we're not gonna do it twice. And if you guys have any question, you can ask. Okay, so yeah, so this is, I have downloaded, and let me get them to the kitchen here. Okay, I will not do this thing. I will just import it in Blender. You just hide them, so don't trouble us. And there's nothing. Props. Let it. And let's meanwhile see. We don't have any player, I think. Let's try. It's just camera control. You can add player in there if you want. Okay, so we have our thing. We same select hierarchy, we isolate, join. It's fine for the location. And let's check the scale of it. See, seems fine. Yeah, let's just keep it. Okay, so this is dining lamp. Even this one we can say is on top of the table. Okay, and other one we can have it is it doesn't matter, so we can have only single one also. Yeah, these are the other lamps which you can have on the top. And to the face. Shit, what happened? We turn this off and we either keep everything dining or keep everything kitchen. So I would say keep everything dining is right. Calling a kitchen table and all is better. Okay, so the lamp is here. Let's check the scale is too big. Let's go with this one. We can scale it anytime. Okay. And okay, and select delete everything, not everything, just the legs, or maybe I'll move them up. Okay. Yes, and dining, not stool, bench. For the sitting, it apply everything is small. The pivot at the bottom, yeah, it's double the scale, same as the sitting of the chairs. It should be something like that. Yeah, 45. Yeah, so let's just keep it. Cool. Let's keep moving. That's why I said, like if we start creating block code, it might take 5 hours, 10 hours to create. So that's why I was opting to use the resources so we can have, you know, quickly showcase all the concepts. And I'm surely believe you can make props easily. This is B1. Is 54. Let's slightly scale it. Nice, 53. Perfect. And let's select our key. Okay, we don't need anything else. Just have different type of things, or like it is metallic, but we'll go for now. individual. Okay, so check as 7 centimeter. No, should not be at the bottom, and it's quite big. 70 centimeter. It's almost height should be 70 centimeter. We can check on dining table dimensions. 75 centimeter. Yeah, so yeah, so we are almost 75. Okay, good. And dining table, is good. This is kitchen, so let's leave it. Yeah, this is chair A1. And just shows, let's just check it. Perfect. And dining chair A1. Okay, and we delete this one. Okay, this is and this one I think 70 centimeter usually, but we can check. Kitchen stool dimensions. $70 centimeter. This is 90 centimeter, so it depends. So let's keep it 85. Yes, 80, perfect. So this is okay, now it's done for the kitchen. Now if you look at our thing, we have the shelf here and we have the shelf on the other side and we have the refrigerator, chimney, and everything is fine. And this we can combine actually. So first, let's select everything and merge by distance with really small distance, because something it happens, it breaks the things based on their shading groups, so it's make them separate, right? So it make it difficult to select the meshes. So what merging will does, it will make the meshes small. Like for some are still not selecting because it's, I think, is still too big. Okay, select everything, and I will do a larger distance. See it remove more. And I'll select this one and I'll merge it. So we have single mesh. Okay, good. Okay, and for the shells is fine. We can have all these. Also, I'll make the platform first with the stove itself. Let's add these shelves also. These cups we don't need. These also we don't need. Decor we can add ourselves. Okay, good. So select this plane and I will merge it. And this is, we don't need. Okay. So this is the shelf chimney. We have our shelves for the wall, and let's just quickly make this decor. It's singular already. Single already. It's fine. Yep. So okay. Yep. So select all the, what I'm gonna do, select these. And this. Okay, so this seems fine. Let's see the height. First, let's put the bottom. See, the height is 30 centimeters. Could be large. Basically, we'll make it similar to the platform, like 1 meter high. So if we make it the bottom, and if we check, it's 30 centimeters. So we can make it 3 times larger. Let's select everything, scale. We can do it by median, scale 3. So yeah, it's 100 now. This one is 100. All good. For chimney, we can put the pivot here. For this at bottom, for this at bottom, for this at the bottom, for this at the bottom, this as well. For these, it will be here. Okay. And for the curtain, we need the curtain for our main room also, like here. So yes, so make it, maybe keep one side only. I would keep it to geometry, so I'm not sure. And Z, it is almost going to the roof, so we'll make it slightly smaller than that. Give it 270. And we can fix the origin here. Yeah, perfect. So yeah, so we are almost there with our things. So for now, I'm gonna just rename them: dining, kitchen, A1, dining, platform, old, fruits, rack, utils, I don't know what it is called. Utils B1, and this is living, curtain A1. Lastly, dining, exhaust fan or chimney, let's call it chimney. Okay, we have almost all of these. And again, same thing, do this, and we have props selected, and we export. And we'll see how it like. We can change them Okay, when we're gonna place them. So if you feel like something is not adding up, what do you say? You say something is wrong with this. You have to check, but we'll check it later. So props we have mostly in the dining, chimney, decor we already had, flower we already had, fruits, kitchen, platform racks, and from the living we only had curtain. Yeah, 9 items. Perfect. We could actually make an individual prop for each of these and then keep the texture in there. Okay, let's start placing the kitchen. Let's keep it. Perfect. It seems fitting. The only place for refrigerator, which is nice. That's what we wanted. And bring the platform in here. And the platform is small. And we need it to be bigger, which is a very easy fix. We come back to Blender. This is fine. Bottom, export, re-import. Right? Very easy. So basically in the front of stove, we have the sink. Easy peasy. Take the chimney with the chimney. How do you see the chimney is not exported? Okay, here. Okay, and now we see our roof kitchen is higher. These ones are higher. It's not touching the roof. So we'll make them slightly higher. Go here. I'm gonna select these. Let's just bring another refrigerator in there. And one last. Export this. See, so after you have this thing, it's just a matter of importing and exporting. This is there. Looks good. What else we had? Yeah, some props, no? So we just place them. This should not be here because the sink is here, so we let's put it here. Maybe let's keep it there. We can have a number of things there, like teapot and other stuff. Anything we can have it here. Okay, like microwave also we can add there. Okay, so now we just replace the curtains. Maybe it's too big, but let's have it because we can add it anytime later on also. Oh, yeah, so this is pretty much it. I think we will wrap up. It's been a long session already. But you see, like it's really easy to, uh, create the whole scene. Let's move these a little bit forward. If we did not add, also I'm thinking like it looks empty. Where are our dining table, chair? Where are those? Yes. This is bigger than our table. Maybe our table is smaller. Selecting all these. Okay. Dining, bench, chair, chair B1, stool and table. Stool, table. Yeah, for now, like this is pretty much our scene, and we can change it or make it our own slowly. Table, bench, this chair coming here. Okay. And I hope you know the navigation of Unreal. Just watch basic video. You will know the navigation. It's pretty easy and straightforward. Okay. This is it. Yeah, there is enough space for everybody. move around. And where is our stool? Yep, so this is here, and where are the lamps? Where did the lamp go? Okay, but we are keep missing things. There is this dining lamp. It's export recursive. Did not import, I think. So yeah, so lastly, I know you guys are also slept. A dining lamp here. Okay, and I will bring it here. We can make it larger, longer. We touch it the roof for now, and this is our dining lamps. And if we need the kitchen lamps, we have our kitchen lamps here. These are which are glowing. So this is on the shelf, and let's do one quick thing. Make it a little bit longer. White 30 and the negative. Make them wider, basically. Yeah. We can make them more lower if we want, like this. It's very close to it. And come here. Perfect. It's not in perfectly center. We don't need to also, but here. So let me minimize this. Saving everything. F11. And I will play. Okay, it's Alt P. White went outside. So we are in balcony. We came in. What? Why did it go? Right click. Play from here. Okay, so we have our door, kitchen, and our space mostly. Okay, so yeah, it's pretty much happy. There still seems a little bit empty in some places, which we can surely fill up because we don't have there is abundance of props everywhere. So one thing we'll do before we wrap up, I will camera match. Okay, and I will bring the camera right in here where we have visible. So this one is not coming in the way in here. So you match the thing. Connect this one. and you press Control 1. Okay, so it said like bookmarked, which is perfect. Let's go to other side. We can move this table in front so this guy who will sit here will not fall down. And we select this one and we say Control 2. And we have another one. Let's take it from this side. Because why not? I'll take this one maybe. So the kitchen and the living both are visible. Control 3. So now what happens? You can press 1, 2, and 3 to go back to your scene. Right. So yep. So this is pretty much it. I will come here and say high resolution screenshot, and you can maybe double it. And you can say capture. Okay, so I will maybe press G, so nothing is visible. Press 1, capture. Capture. So these are the 3 images. Capture. So yeah, so this is it for today's session. I know it was long, right? But it's supposed to be. And if it's gonna take time when you're gonna make all the things by yourself. We are just started. It's not an easy process, no shortcuts. It's gonna take time. Okay, so be ready. If you cannot give even this much time, then leave it. Don't do it. It's not for you. The whole thing is not for you. The patience is required. I remember some people messaged me, said like these are too long, make it shorter. Honestly, there's no other way. So you have to sit in and watch the things. Even if I cut these to smaller 10 minutes videos, right, that still gonna be like 10 videos of 10 minutes long. So in the end, you have to sit in and watch everything. So if you don't have patience to watch the long sessions, honestly, this is not for you. So you cannot work on environment or props or even in games. Patience is key. So don't try to find shortcut or finish things quickly. Just do it. Okay, so and for the next one we will texture things. We'll find the textures and we'll do rough simple lighting pass. So next Thursday we'll have our last demo where we will do the we'll import the tileable textures, unwrap our props, and set up the simple files for our props, and we texture and try to match it with our look and feel as we planned. Okay, we didn't create the cushions and everything that we can do anyway. I will maybe do it next time, or maybe I will record a video on the back end and do it. It's already too long and I need to leave. So yeah, thank you very much. So this is pretty much it. Okay, so have fun and I will catch you guys later.